Days are getting shorter and colder. It's almost winter. There is a moment of pure childhood joy when you wake up and see that it's snowing. I feel like the winter came early this year since I'm so used to the city winters. And to be honest, I prefer it this way. The cats were very curious because they had never seen snow like this before. This is their first winter in a village. And I'm glad that they don't mind it, because I certainly don't. And we all definitely don't mind cozying up by the fire after spending the day outside in the snow. It kept snowing and snowing throughout the whole night. We woke up to a dreamlike, magical, snowy wonderland, and I just couldn't wait to explore it. It's also time to celebrate the winter solstice. Decorating the house, making bonfires, and drinking mulled wine makes this time of the year even more magical. Mulled wine is quite simple to make. I do water down the wine a bit, just because we like to drink a lot of it. Add sugar, orange slices, cinnamon, and cloves. Wait for it to boil and let it warm you from the inside out. Making a Yule log and baking a Yule log cake is another tradition I have for this time of the year. You will need the following ingredients: 6 eggs, 30 grams of cocoa powder, 50 grams almond flour, 30 grams toasted hazelnuts, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 100 milliliters of milk, and liquid sweetener of choice. For the filling, you will need 60 grams of butter, 400 grams cream cheese, 2 deciliters heavy whipping cream, 1 teaspoon of instant coffee, rum, cinnamon and nutmeg to taste, and sweetener of choice. Start by chopping the hazelnuts and separating the egg yolks from the egg whites. Make sure that there are no yolks in the egg whites. Add sweetener and chopped hazelnuts in the yolks and mix. Add milk and then sift in the almond flour. Add the baking powder and cocoa last. The next step is to whisk the egg whites until stiff foamy peaks form. Add a pinch of salt to the egg whites to help them whisk better. Fold in the egg whites gently. It's really important not to overmix the dough. Line a baking tray with parchment paper and oil it. The oil will prevent the cake from sticking to the paper. Spread the dough evenly and bake at 190 degrees Celsius for around 13 to 15 minutes. Once the cake is out of the oven, cover it with a kitchen towel and allow it to cool down just enough so that you can hold it. Make sure that the cake is still warm before you roll it. Flip the cake over onto the kitchen towel and remove the paper. While the cake cools, start working on the filling. Cream the butter and add the whipping cream. Once the cream is whipped, add the cream cheese and mix. Add rum, coffee, and spices at the end. Fill the cake with half of the filling, leave the rest to use as frosting. Roll the cake and shape to your desire. add cocoa powder to taste to the rest of the filling and spread over the cake. Leave the cake in the fridge overnight. Happy holidays and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, I really appreciate your support.